it with Nicky. Drop it with Nicky. Drop it with Nicky. Drop it with Nicky. Drop it with Nicky.
Welcome to this episode of Jobbing with Nicky, and today I have the pleasure of being joined by the happiest man in British wrestling, Alan Kay.
Hello.
Hello. You all right?
Carry on regardless. How are you?
As my friend would say, I am, what is it? The horrors persist, but so do I.
Fucking hell, I thought I was dark. Jesus.
So we're going to start. Where should we start?
Beginning.
I know. You know what? I'm going to start with an Instagram question because a couple of these made me laugh.
Go on. This should be interesting.
Because
if it's the same Instagram questions I bloody get, we're about to go into a very different corner of bloody podcasting. Jesus.
No, they're definitely not the same as what you get. I've seen what you get. That ain't good. Did you drop an ice cream as a child? As in, is that what made you such a grumpus?
Right. Let's look at this theoretically. Let's look at this with as much theory and as much knowledge as possible. Do you think a man gets this fucking fat and drops ice creams? I haven't dropped a calorie in 37 years. Think, monkey, think.
So that would be a no. He did not drop ice cream. He did, however, drop pancake stuff on his phone.
I did it for sticky. I have to now lick it to clean it.
Lick the phone.
I mean, you can't see it, but there's like fingerprints all over. Oh, it's green, so it's turned it into a green screen. Great. Technology.
Right. There is something I actually want to get your thoughts on. Because, obviously, we both grew up in Doncaster.
That we did.
And obviously now, like, House of Pain have started a training school there and the show's running there. Like, that is so different from when I was a kid or a teenager or anything. Like, did you ever, I don't know, get treated different for liking wrestling when you were younger? Like, in Doncaster? Because I got told I was weird.
Specifically for liking wrestling? No. For being a massive goth with eyeliner and painted nails and wore different shades of black? Yes, absolutely got treated like a fucking dickhead. Like, I'm allowed to swear on this, right?
Yes.
Because if not, we've got a big problem because I've dropped the F-bomb 4 times already. Specifically for liking wrestling, no, but liking wrestling was one of my quirks as a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
So I started watching wrestling like my first iteration of wrestling was WCW Nitro on what would have been TNT. Where look, and I'm going to show my age here because there's going to be an entire generation of people who won't have the fucking clue what I'm on about. But Cartoon Network used to only be on from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. It used to switch off before and switch off after. So I was once sat, and it was a Friday night, I remember it. I was sat in my mum's bed, mum and dad's bed, big double bed, box telly on top of the wardrobe, watching Telly West Cable, watching Dexter's Lab. Oh, fucking Dexter's Lab, yeah. And then it just cut off. And I went, oh no, the cartoons have stopped. And keep in mind, at this point, I'm 8, maybe. And like, I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to go to bed. If I just shut up and don't say anything, they won't know I'm still upstairs watching TV and they'll just leave me alone. And then fucking fireworks come on. You know the old WCW Nitro pyro thing with like the fire and the walkie. And I was like, what the fuck is this? This is amazing. So then I started watching like WCW Nitro and I was like, this is incredible. So that was my first like exposure to wrestling.
Yeah.
And then it just stuck from there. And like I said, it just became part of me. I would say part of me growing up, but like I'm a big football fan. I'm a big wrestling fan. And those two worlds never crossed, like ever. Like there was a crowd of people that liked me because I was really good at football. And those same crowd of people were like, yeah, but we can't let him too close because he's a fucking weirdo mosher freak who likes wrestling.
Yeah.
And like, but he's got a good left foot on him, so we kind of need to keep him get a bit close, but don't let him too close because he's fucking weird. So that and that was my entire Doncaster like upbringing of fucking weirdo goth mosher freak, but kind of good at football, so we'll keep him kind of on the good side.
I always found there was such a divide in Doncaster with like just people. Like you see it on like American movies where there's like you've got the cool kids, you've got the stoners, you got this. It was so like that in Doncaster, in my opinion. Like,
so you're probably of the same ilk as me. It's like you'll remember Priory Walk, where you had like Trax Records and you had Blue Banana and you had the nightclubs and stuff like that. Like you would literally see the groups of people. Like you'd have like the moshers and what was it, sweaties they called us back in the day.
Oh my god, that word drove me
crazy. They'd be at Track Records, and then you'd have like a bit further down, you'd have all like the chavs, and the townies would be at like the tanning bar, and like within a street, you'd be walked down and go sweaties, chavs, townies, like, and you're just like fucking. I genuinely believe this is why I'm like, I don't give a shit who you are, because I grew up in that era and that time where we're like everyone was different and everyone hated everyone and everyone got on with someone who was like, everyone had a chav mate, everyone had a sweaty mate, everyone had a goth mate, and like you all at some point crossed, but you never socialized together.
Yeah,
like it was really weird, but yeah, it was fucking all of that going on was just mental. And like no one believes that this thing happens now, because like my son's turning 13 this year, and he's got friends of different fucking creeds, ethnicities, religious beliefs, like different upbringings, and like, he's just like, oh yeah, he's my mate. And I'm like, but how is he your friend? Because when I was at school, like you couldn't be friend with the townie if you were a goth, and the goth couldn't be friend with the mosher. And I'm like, oh no, shit.
But then you still get that side that's so unaccepting in the world. But it's all like our generation. Like the kids don't care.
The kids don't give a shit. It's the people who have been raised by morons that sit there and go, fucking yeah, and they're the ones that think Nigel Farage is the best and the best there ever was and all that shit. But he's just a fucking prick anyway. So anyway, fuck politics. Let's not get into that. I will get cancelled.
My original point. Do you think having this new outlet of wrestling and something different in Doncaster could change that kind of behaviour there? Because from what I've still got friends there, and it's still kind of the same.
I think it depends on the people that are taking the kids there. Do you know what I mean? Like the people that are taking the people there. I think parts of Doncaster is great, parts of Doncaster is shit, but I think you put that in any town, city, village across the world. But I think for a long time that Doncaster's had a massive gap of family social events.
Yes.
For people to go to, like Sheffield's got it, Rotherham to an extent has got it, Barnsley's got it, Leeds, Wakefield, all that. They've all got like little things that you can go to. Doncaster's very rarely had a family event where on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I think they're charging like £5 a ticket, something like that. Like, and it's just £5, family of 4, 20 quid, off to Bentley, go and watch Adam Bolt and Jackie T versus Brad Matthews and Franco Fate. For 20 quid. Like you go to anywhere in the world and watch. Well, I say in the world, anywhere in the UK to watch that match and quite happily pay 40, 50, 60 quid for a family of 4. But you're getting that in Rosington and Bentley and Barnby Dun for 20 quid.
It's
like
crazy.
It's genuinely, and it's what, like I say, it's what Donnies needed for a very, very, very long time. Because you're probably the same as me. It was fuck all in Donny growing up. That's why we all ended up at like Priory Walk and at Trax Records and Hatfield Park and all that lot. Just like bottle of White Lightning, music playing from your phone, and just hope to God that you got home that night. Now they've got something to do productive on the weekend.
But yeah, it was either ice skating or cinema. When I was like, that was it. When I was growing up there.
Just tangent. How good was the Warner Brothers cinema, by the way?
Yeah.
At Lakeside. It was the fucking best, and I would put my fucking heart on the line to say that was the best cinema I've ever been to, because you'd go swimming at the Dome, you'd go ice skating, and then you go across the road and you go and watch a film at the Warner Brothers cinema, and like best Saturday ever. And then they got rid of it because of money greeding bastards.
We used to go Odeon quite a lot, and then they're not that down at all.
Oh, the one on near Hallcross.
Yes.
Hallcross? That one on the corner.
Yeah, we're all across.
I used to go there.
We used to go Odeon all the time. So my first movie then, I think it was Mr. Nanny.
Shove your face there, Nicky, love.
My mum and dad took me to watch Mr. Nanny at the Odeon in Donny for like £2.50.
Think I went to watch Toy Story 1 there.
All
Toy
right.
Story 1 when it first came out. So like, I got dropped off by my parents. Don't get me wrong, my dad took me and went, I'll go up pub, I'll see you in a couple hours. I'm going goose. Walk down when you're done.
Oh God. But yeah, I just want to talk about it. Obviously, like, you started your wrestling journey in Sheffield. Did you? Am I right?
Technically Rotherham, but yeah, Sheffield, yeah.
Was it EBW you started with?
Yeah.
So what made you take that step? I don't think I've ever asked
into starting wrestling?
Yeah.
Do you want the genuine answer?
Yes.
Midlife crisis.
Oh.
At 25. Yeah, and I genuinely mean this. I'd come out of school. I didn't do well at school at all, obviously. Fucking look at me. I can't finish a sentence without saying fuck. I came out of school, did fuck all there. Came out of school, got fuck all with it. Started working at a Subway, and then just like got stuck in working, and then lost all interest in wrestling and all that shit. And then I started working at a place in Sheffield, and a friend who I worked with, Nick, was a big wrestling fan. And I was like, I used to watch wrestling, and then I started getting back into it, and then we start talking about it, and then we'd watch wrestling at work, and we'd volunteer to do Saturdays because there was no management in, so we could watch WrestleManias on YouTube on the big tellies. So we do that, and then we were like, oh, fuck, I want it to be cool to be a wrestler. And then we started like Googling around, and it came up with EBW at Rotherham. I was like, fuck it, we'll put it in. And genuinely, the reason that I took it up was because I didn't want my son growing up to say, oh, my dad worked, I mean, at the time, I don't now, but at the time I worked in a call centre. Didn't want my son to go, oh, my dad works in the call centre. There's nothing wrong with working in a call centre. It's an honest wage, but it's a shit one. And let's be fair. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, so, like, I started wrestling, and I was like, if nothing else, I just want the opportunity for my son to go to school and go, oh, my dad's a wrestler. And now, like I say, he's 13 nearly, and he does. He tells all his friends. He personally couldn't give two shiny shines about what I do in wrestling or watching me wrestle or anything like that. But he does like to brag to his friends that his dad is a wrestler. So that's how I ended up getting there. And then luckily I ended up being semi-half decent and managed to stick to it for 10 years.
I was going to say, it's been, a while now.
Too fucking long.
You must be doing something right. But
I don't know what I'm doing right, but people keep me around for some fucking reason.
Shut up. But EBW was a big, I remember going to a few EBW shows back in the day, and the Phoenix Events shows. I loved them. I never missed a one more round. I was always, as much as I could, get into Phoenix and stuff. But we'll talk about the monsters, because, right, am I right? It was you, obviously. Ivy.
Good start. Correct.
Sam Kenny.
Correct.
Jason Jacobs.
Correct. Now known as Hastings Jr.
But am I right? Like, I got all that right? Yeah. Right.
Correcto mundo.
Oh, look at me. I didn't just like Google it earlier. No.
I have to remember these things. Sometimes I have to Google my own things sometimes. I had to Google what my own bloody Instagram handle was because I know at some point I'm going to be asked about it during this thing and I haven't got a fucking clue what it is. So I had to Google it and I've got it literally on the note here so I remember it.
It's okay. I just at the end I just wrap it up and I'm like, I'll tag him. I'm clued in me. But yeah, let's talk about monsters because obviously you had a little reunion the other year at can't remember what it was called, but it was for Lily Mosley.
It was, I can't remember what it was called, but yeah, it was for Lily who sadly passed away.
Yeah,
Lily was the best as well, but yeah, we had a little reunion.
I popped for that.
Genuinely, over the last, I'd probably say since like EBW shut down, like post COVID, I've always sat there and like me and Ivy talk about it every now and again. We will go, it'd be cool if we could get, but like Sam Kenny does different things. Jason Jacobs was doing LDN a lot, and we were all in different places. Like Ivy was fucking Ivy and just fucking everywhere, and it was difficult to get us all together on one show that was local enough where people would actually know the monsters, and it just never lined up. So when it did, it was a really cool way to just, especially with Ivy retiring, just to go, here's one last fucking together, and it was really cool to get that opportunity to just be the monsters again. Yeah,
it was really nice because I know we'll take a moment to discuss Lily because I loved that girl. I obviously moved away from wrestling for a bit, so I didn't get to see her as often. But like I remember going to Phoenix shows and she'd come and sit with my son and me, and we'd all hang out, me, Donna and Trish and Harry and Liv, and we'd all just hang out, and it was so nice. It was like a little family at the time. I think we've still got a photo somewhere of all the kids together, and it's just so nice. And obviously, unfortunately, she did pass away, but I think what you guys did, because I know she was really close with Sam.
Yeah.
So to see like just that raw emotion from Sam as well. And like, I know Jeeves was sat there with me and he kept going, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? To Summit Wrestlers. And I'm like, that's so-and-so. That's so-and-so. That's so-and-so. And I'm like, marking out for some of them.
So the weird thing was that match was for maybe 10 people in that crowd. 18 if you include the people that were in the ring. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like it was for Donna, it was for Trish, it was for Harry, it was for the small pocket of people that go, oh shit, we remember this. And keep in mind that like Joey D came back, and Joey D was done with wrestling well before like all of this, and he came back for a one-off. No one knew about it, and like Mikey Van Riot and things like it. It was very much this is just this. We're going to go out and we're going to have a laugh. We're going to do what we're going to do, which is fine. But this is a sentimental moment for maybe 10% of the audience, because this is what Lily would have wanted. Yeah. Lily would have lost her shit at the people coming out in that. And unfortunately, it genuinely upsets me that she wasn't there for that day to see everything that happened. But we did it for the right reasons, and hopefully everything that was raised that went to the right place and then went to the right and everything. It was such a cool moment for like 10% of the audience, and then you've got Jeeves going, "What the fuck's that?"
Yeah, like Joey D's music hit, and I was like, "Holy shit!" Because I knew he'd like stepped away for ages, and I'm like, "Oh my god!" And he's like, "Who's that?" Like, it's fucking Joey D, and he's He's like, who?
Yeah.
You don't understand, Jeebus. You don't get it.
Yeah, because it was a very niche EBW reference for it to come back, and like when we got the message to say that obviously Joey was going to be the mystery person. I think even us, like even on the day, just went, he's not fucking coming. He's not going to turn up. He's not. He's done. And then obviously he did, and what happened, and everything else. And it was just again, it was a closure for a lot of people.
Yeah.
It was closure for the monsters. It was closure for Joey. It was closure for Mikey. Do you know what I mean? Like it was closure for a lot of people to just go, cool. This era is now done. We've closed it off. We've done it in the right way, and we can all go on into the sunset or go into the new things or whatever. But it was, it was such a cool thing to have the privilege of being a part of.
I think sometimes they're the things that matter in wrestling. You know, it don't matter. You can be at a venue that like sells out like 300 seats and put on a banger of a match, but I think sometimes them little moments like that seem to mean so much more. And like,
yeah, absolutely. Like moments like that, I'll take with me for the rest of my life. Like I've wrestled in front of big crowds, like I've wrestled big moments, but like that one with those people at that time, it'll be something I take with me for the rest of my career and rest of my life. Absolutely, for sure.
I know. If I'd have missed that show, I'd have been absolutely devastated with myself, because it's very rare that I travel back to that neck of the woods.
Yeah.
So I was like,
I live here and same.
I'm like, no, I'm going to make the journey. I'm going to go. And then we had one more round. Was that the week before or the week after? It was close, or the month or something. It was close. It was around about the same time. Might have been a month in it.
Yeah, it was close. Yeah, it was very close.
Had a great match with Refa Lee. Was that what?
So,
that was one more round, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was one more round, but it can either be great or a match. It wasn't both.
It was great. Like, we loved it. I loved seeing the build up to it, because you were like, he screwed me so many times and all this. I loved social media. I loved it all.
We went into to peel the curtain back. Me and Lee have been pitching for this match for about 5 years. Like, it's fucking been going on for ages and ages and ages. Like, maybe longer. Christ. Yeah, so much like. Anyway, I went into this match billed as the bad guy. And I remember saying that, how the fuck am I the bad guy in this? Like, everything I said in the build-up was fucking true. Lee, we had a match again. It was me versus. Fuck it was one of the stupid ones. So it started me versus T-Bone. Supposed to be a normal match. And then it got fucking T-Bone. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't have argued either. But T-Bone went up to Lee and went, "This is now no DQ." And Lee went, "Aye." So then he fucking broke the rules there. Then the next one was me versus Wing Commander Nash versus Kyle Kingsley versus Flex Buffington, which you were probably there because it was a one more round, and it was the dumbest, stupidest, ridiculous match ever made, where I was. It's one of my favourite matches, but I'd done a dodgy tan and I'd gone a bit dark. I'd gone really dark, and Nash accused me of stealing his KFC gravy, and that was the essence of the match. Luckily, this will never see the light of day. In that match, I was pinned by Nash's daughter. Lee countered the fall. So that was illegal. So we broke the rules there.
Yeah.
The next year, it was an open challenge where I faced William Valor. Who the fuck was it? William Valor, David Grant, that train guy. What was that train guy called?
Train guy.
Clayton Summit. Clayton
Oh,
Andrews.
Clayton Andrews.
Clayton Andrews. Who else was in the match?
Train guy. Sorry.
I don't know. He used to wear fucking overalls, didn't he? Look like he'd drive a train. David Grant, William Valor, Clayton Andrews. There was like 6 people in this match, and like I got beat by all of them. And then Lee decided he wanted to pin me, so then he pinned me. So then he broke the rules then, and then, like it was a progression of like Lee fucking me over, Lee fucking me over, Lee fucking me over, and like and I was right all the way up, and everyone went, "Yeah, go Lee," and I'm like, "No, no fucking go Lee." How the fuck has this ended up goalie? How has he been a prick? And by the way, looking at current turnarounds, who was fucking right of Lee being a prick?
Exactly. I was going to say that.
Not fucking telling you I told you so, but I fucking told you so. But
He's
yeah,
done it to fuck with you again.
yeah. I've been telling people he's a prick for fucking years, and then all of a sudden he kicks, who was it, in Serico? He kicked someone in the dick. Oh.
Got in the dick, didn't he?
He did kick Scott in the dick, yeah. He kicked Scott Bell in the bell, ironically. Anyway, to go back. What were we talking about?
The match. It was a good.
Oh, the referee match. Yeah, it wasn't. You only liked it because I put the fucking Rey Mysterio mask on.
Only because me and Jeeves had literally been joking a week before that you should have a luchador gimmick called El Miserable, and then you put it on, and like Jeeves got the footage, and all you can hear is us going, "He's doing this thing, fucking up!"
But like, yeah, that was one of the matches where we'd been pulling for years, and we're doing this, that, and the next thing, and everything else. And for some reason, we just said, you know what, we've got to pull the trigger now. It's got to happen now. And it was what it was. It was like we did what we want. Like Lee, again, pull the curtain back a bit. Lee is not a trained wrestler. Lee is very much a referee. So it was like, we need to do something that's gonna look sick as fuck, that Lee needs to put fuck all effort into. And that's where the Tornado Lee DT came from. And I still, to this day, believe that is the biggest pop I have ever heard at Crook Social Club, because he hit it, and even I heard Jeeves sat there going, "Oh my god!"
It was brilliant, though. It was. I love stuff like that. It's just fun, and you can get proper involved in. I love it. Right, we'll go.
Especially One More Round was one of those places where I could go, don't need to do serious bullshit. I could come here and I could just have a laugh. I could do the crowd interaction, and I could just kind of temper into my like more entertainment side of things. Like more laughs, less bumps is what I always went into those shows with. And it's just funny. Like there was a spot in that match, which I've done 1,000 times, where I go to hit someone with something and I hit the rope and I hit myself. I've done it 1,000 times, and every time it gets a laugh. Every single time. Every time I concuss myself as well, because the ropes don't spring that much back. So it's just me hitting myself in the fucking face.
But it's funny. It's a funny spot.
It is hilarious. That's why I do it. But it fucking hurts.
But I have noticed, because I've been seeing you on a few more like family shows now, like you did Planet, you did Kingdom. Like I am noticing this more comedy aspect coming out, and it's great to see. Like I love it. I love seeing you be you.
The comedy aspects, the comedy aspect's always there. Like the people who know me. So the people who know me know I am a miserable bastard, but I'm a funny miserable bastard. Like my form of comedy is self-deprecating humor, where like, oh, I fucking seen it earlier where I never dropped an ice cream in my life. Like, fucking, like that is my humor, and that's what I try and bring into like family wrestling. Sometimes there's times where like I don't need to do that. I can go out. I can do wrestle, and it's great and it's fun and it's entertaining. There's sometimes where I just need to trip over a rope, slip, make myself look a bit of a tit. The 4-year-old in the front thinks it's hilarious. I look a knobhead. I get rolled up. I lose. Go on. Win. Done. Kids had an amazing time. I've taken one bump and we're all golden.
But didn't you make a kid cry at Kingdom?
Yeah.
Just putting that out there, you know.
In my defense, he wasn't in his seat. I was telling him to get to his seat. I didn't realize how loud I was, and the kid shit himself and beat Usain Bolt's 100-meter record by going from where he was to his mother's arms and fucking stayed there for the rest of the match.
It's quite funny. There's a lot of noise when you're coming out. You got your music, you got the crowd. You know, you're not going to know how loud you're being. But yeah, watching that.
I screamed in his face. I was very much aware of how loud I was when Jeebus showed me the footage back, and I went, "Oh shit, yeah, fair enough." Even Horace couldn't pull him out. Like Horace, I call him Horace. But yeah, that one. He was like, "I'm one of the good guys," and the kid's like, "No."
Well, he tried. He tried.
He didn't succeed.
Right, I've got an Instagram question for you. I think I already know the answer. Will we ever see you in a death match with or against Joe Wade?
Fuck no.
It was not Joe Wade that sent that in.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was Joe. He's a sado. Fucking doing death matches. Fuck off.
It never crossed your mind that you want to be hit with a light tube or...
Fuck off, lads going electric fittings on the ceiling, not across my fucking forehead.
That's a firm no.
It's a fuck no.
No. Let's talk about Joe and Misery Business. Okay. As you were wearing the shirt. I should have worn mine. Yep, True Grit. Two-time tag team champions.
Two-time.
You then got eliminated by Nashbo at the Rumble. So I'm assuming Nashbo are coming for them titles again.
Well, come from all they want, not gain them. Like, I love Nash. I love Ace. Like they are what they are. They're not getting anything from me. They're not getting a title. It's just not. It's just not happening.
Just staying with you now.
Yeah.
Like I keep thinking like the crowd's going to be so split on that match as well, because I think you and Joe are so over now. Like everyone loves you guys now at True Grit, but everyone loves Nashbo. It's an hard one to call.
It genuinely, and I understand it, because me and Joe started out as angry goth elder emo pairing that even to JC will openly admit this, he put us together as a wanna for someone to wrestle Crash Belt on the first True Grit tapings after COVID. Just a one-off, someone for for Crash Boat to wrestle, done. And luckily, because they were held at the PPW arena, facility, venue, dojo, whatever they call it, it was in Sheffield. I'm from Sheffield. I got a good reaction.
Yeah.
So the JC and it like just snowballed, and we ended up staying together. Me and Joe have done nothing different from that first appearance to the most recent appearance. That first appearance, they hated us. Now, fucking love us. We've done nothing different. If anything, we're angrier. We're more miserable. We're more black, because Joe's now in black shorts, not checkered shorts, like the grey, not checkered. Yeah, checkered. The green and black and the red and black hot pant things that he used to wear. Like we've done nothing different, and somehow we've become popular, which is great. Like that's what
Maybe,
you want. You want to just do your shit, and then people like you. And then
maybe
that's not just entertaining.
people start hating the world more. They're becoming more miserable, so they're resonating with misery business. Let's go with that.
Seeing the wage packets go down and go, fuck me, do I resonate with you right now?
Yeah, we now understand why you're so fucking miserable, and we are going to join you.
It's definitely what it is.
Right. Someone else asked, what's on your pancakes?
My phone bit fucking looks. I'm quite boring with my pancakes. I just have lemon and sugar.
How many pancakes you had today?
3.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I say that like I've had loads. I've had 0 pancakes. I have made them for all 3 meals and had 0 pancakes.
Oh, I didn't make them. Prepackaged.
No.
You've never seen the pancake accident, have you?
No.
Oh my God.
Pancake
There's
accident?
a reason I don't cook. There's a reason I don't cook pancakes. Let me find the picture. Just talk amongst yourself, viewers. And now, a brief message from our sponsors.
We need that little girl with the clown with the chalkboard.
No, because that's fucking terrifying. That used to absolutely scare the fuck out of me as a child.
Can we know what you said earlier, though? This is what I'm talking about right now. I was explaining to my kids how I could only watch cartoons from 3 p.m. when they came on, and then they'd stop at like 6 when the news came on, and that was it.
Yeah, and you had to be there to watch them, because if not, you missed it.
And it was like there was no pausing, there were no skipping ads. You needed a wee. You ran during the ad break, and you came back.
Yeah, and if you missed it, you missed it. You couldn't talk about anything about at school the next day. Like that's exactly what it was. Oh, where's this picture? It's going to do my head in.
Like my son's mind was absolutely blown. Isabel can't believe there were no YouTube when I was a kid.
Yeah, we're older than YouTube. We're older than Google. It is very depressing. Genuinely is.
I'm older than you. That's why I'm miserable.
Oh, bear with, caller. I will find this picture because it's disgusting.
Back in time to working in his call centre.
Look, just because I found it, I don't know if you can see it.
Can't. It's gone invisible. What am I looking at?
Picture of me and Nash from One More Round.
Oh!
That'll get you demonetized.
I was just like, is this the pancake picture? Were they doing something inappropriate? Is that why you won't make pancakes?
No. It came on my memories yesterday, and I wish I'd saved the picture. I was going to do my head in. When's Pancake? Is Pancake Day the same time every year?
Yeah.
Is it February? Like February?
The Tuesday. Aha! The Tuesday. Okay.
Warning. This scene contains graphic images. This is your opportunity to skip forward maybe 10-15 seconds if you want to miss gruesome stuff. In fact, no, I'll tell you when to skip. I'll explain the story. I was making protein pancakes. I had the oil, and I stepped back, and my wife was there, and I stood on her foot, and the oil went from the pan onto hand, fully boiling. And I was like, ooh, fiddle-dee-dee. That's a bit of a warm one. Stuck my hand under the tap, stuck it in some water, thought this will be fine.
I don't know if I want to see this picture.
This is your warning to skip forward 15 seconds from now if you don't want to see the graphic injury.
Oh! It's gone blurry. There we go. That's awful. Okay, I accept you making pre-packaged pancakes.
Like there was the blisters and stuff. Like Honestly, it was horrible. Like I was in so much pain for so long. Like those two fingers are like bandaged up. Even now, to this day, if my hand gets cold, the scar tissue like goes pink to get like pink stripes on my fingers. So yeah, that's why I have pre-packaged pancakes because I'm not trust with hot oil.
That's a better reason than some people.
Hey, I'm awful lazy. Don't get me wrong. I've just got an excuse to be lazy.
And I got asked, does happiness exist for you?
Yeah, when Man United win, which is quite a lot at the minute. To be fair, we're doing all right. But when people ask me, well, why are you so miserable? I'm a Man United fan. I grew up from like 1989 to 2013, the happiest fucking person ever. We'd win a lot, we'd do loads, and Sir Alex Ferguson retired. We turned shit, and then fucking this happened. You want to fucking blame anyone for making me miserable? Blame David Moyes, because he made us shit, and then we just never got back.
I don't follow the foosball. All I know is Jeeves goes to watch Bradford.
He does. One day he'll pick a proper football team, but until then.
Hey, I bought him a Bradford City scarf for his birthday or Christmas, one of the two. And every time he's wore it to a game, they've won.
But that tells me he doesn't wear it very often because they don't win very often. So what he's telling you is that your present was shit.
The last 3 times he's wore it, they've won each match.
Yeah, but how often does he go?
It goes like
every week.
Sometimes.
Yeah. And he's worn it 3 times.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to get onto your friend Mr. Jeebus and go, hey up dickhead, I bought you a fucking scarf. Wear it.
He's wearing it tonight. So if they win tonight, then it stands.
Should we see what the score is?
Yeah. Alan's on his phone again.
Bradford. Currently drawing.
Oh, it's better than losing.
But it's not fucking winning.
It's better than losing, okay? Right, we're going to play the game. This could be all kinds of...
Oh, this is where I get cancelled.
Yeah, if it's too bad, I'll edit around. So we're going to play quick and dirty. I have played this on here before. I give him a scenario and a letter, and he has to give me an answer, starting with that letter. I think I've explained that right.
Wait, what?
Shut up.
No, so there's a scenario and a letter, and I have to give you a word that links to the scenario that starts with that letter.
Yes.
Okay.
So the first
third?
one.
We ain't got 1 and 2 first. What are you with the third for? Fucking no bad.
The first one would be something you would binge on, starting with a V.
Venison.
Pretty. See? Not getting cancelled.
You tell that to my head, because that's not the word I was going to say.
I can imagine. This is not the word I went to even. A place with crazy people, starting with a D.
Doncaster.
I can laugh because I don't live there anymore.
You can laugh because you know what he does to people.
Yeah. A weird place to be naked with a J.
Joe's house.
Yeah, I don't think you'd appreciate that. An easy way to get money, starting with an A.
Assassinations.
Wow. Again, not where my brain went.
Where did your brain go with A? I've got nothing.
Don't know. Terrible music, starting with a T.
That Nickelback song.
Do you hate Nickelback?
Listen, Nickelback are the most fucking... If Nickelback came out now, they would accuse it of being fucking AI music because every song sounds the fucking same and it's the same chord progression and it's the same fucking vocals. And the Nickelback hate is so forced. Fuck off. No, it's not. If it came out now, everyone would accuse it of being AI because it sounds so shit.
There we go. You heard it from Alan Kay himself.
Probably get cancelled.
A bad thing to put in your bottom, starting with an S.
Sandwiches.
A lame city, starting with an L.
Liverpool.
You are going to get cancelled.
I fucking hate Liverpool. I genuinely do. I hate Liverpool.
I'm going there in a couple of weeks.
I won't bother.
A good place to hide a body, starting with an M.
Morgue.
It's a good place to hide one.
It's not a fucking bad one.
It is because there's already loads of them.
Exactly.
All right.
So you just hide the dead body and then like old Deirdre goes, fucking hell, what's that doing there?
Why does old Deirdre work there?
She's volunteering, obviously.
A place you would find idiots. We've already had that letter, but starting with a D.
Doncaster.
No, you can't get the same answer. I'm changing letter. A place you find idiots, starting with N.
Northampton?
We'll go with Northampton. Alan is hated across the UK now. A bad thing to eat, starting with a H.
Hepatitis.
See, I left some out, but this is fun. But these are quite...
What do you mean you left some out?
There's like loads. But they get quite bad.
Fuck it, let's get cancelled. Let's go.
Oh, we'll go with offensive word, starting with a K.
Cunt.
With a K?
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
I told you I didn't finish school very well. I can't spell.
Oh, a bad thing to say during sex, starting with an S.
Sorry, it's been a while.
A thing you would do drunk, starting with, no, that's a crap letter. A T.
A thing I would do drunk, starting with a T.
Or anyone would do drunk.
I can't even think of anything cancelable. Mine's gone blank.
Normal. Try a different letter.
Yeah. I ain't drank in 10 years, so I don't know what people do drunk anymore.
An E.
An E. Well, yeah, E's. We should do that too.
Right, we'll do 3 more. Then we'll go back to talking wrestling, but this is fun. A sexy occupation, starting with a Y.
Yoga teacher.
I knew you were going to say that. So cliche. Something you swallow, starting with a U.
Yogi Bear.
That starts with a Y.
Oh, you said you. Sorry. Ursula.
Okay.
We're gonna ruin Disney.
Right, last one. Something someone would regret, starting with a P.
No, I've got nothing. Pooh Bear.
We're going to do this one just because it's funny. Somewhere you would find STDs, starting with
Doncaster. Manchester.
There we go. That was quick and dirty. I like that game. It's fun. Right. What else we're going to talk about wrestling wise?
Just hold up. Did you play that with Wes?
No.
Why?
Because I was in person with Wes and I hadn't taken the game with me.
always take the game. Going forward, always take the game.
It is a good game. I forgot who else I've played it with. Quite a few people. It's fun.
I didn't get cancelled. We're all right.
We've touched on Kingdom Wrestling a little bit with you scaring a child and crying. How are you finding it going down there? Part of the Fast Count Collective.
Still don't know what we're officially called. We're a cult, we're a collective, we're
an interesting group of people, though.
Yeah. I don't know how it all works together. It does. Like there's me that's somehow the brawn. I think like the size, and then you've got Valor who's the brains, and then you've got Jimmy who's the shit house, the little shit weasel who's just gonna do everything, and then you've got Canadian Vucic who's currently in Canada, and then you've got Matthew who's a whippet. Like
it is a good group of people. Like say, it just seems to work weirdly.
Yeah, we all get on really well as well, which makes it fun. But yeah, I'm enjoying fucking up master wrestlers. It's great.
You say your most recent match was with young Horace, like
old Horace.
It was good.
I was in it.
I enjoyed it. Like it was. You had your little funny moments, even though you were like mean. But like,
just because I've never gone back and watched anything of my own. Will that show go out anywhere? Will it be available online? Like, will it go on DVD? Like, am I showing my age by saying it'll go on DVD? Like,
I don't think anyone puts them on DVD anymore.
Do they go on YouTube? Like, do they stream it somewhere?
It goes on lounges, I think. Because I also want to watch it because I want to hear my commentary. I like to listen back at myself.
You just like to hear yourself talk.
Sometimes
by the surprise of no one listening to this.
Sometimes I say something funny, okay? And I like to clip it and I'm like, I'm quite funny. And then no one else will find it funny.
But that was my entire match with Horace. I'm going to do something that I think is funny as fuck. And if one person laughs, then I've done well. But that's why I wanted to know if it'll go out, because there's a point where I am doing what I call the Bubba Ray Dudley spot, where he's punching an Uso, Jimmy or Jay, I don't know, and he goes, "This is for The Rock. This is for your daddy." Obviously he's a luchador, so I started kicking Horace's leg and naming luchadors, and I thought, oh, this is hilarious. I got like 2 luchadors in and went, shit, I don't know any more luchadors. So I'm like looking out to the crowd and going, someone say a luchador's name that I can steal. Please. I did like Penta, Rey Mysterio.
And then you ran out.
I kicked him more than twice, but I can't remember who I said. But there was like kids just shouting luchador names, and I was like, yeah, I'm him, and them.
No, I like it though. Like I said, I like that we're seeing this funnier side of you, even when you're a heel and supposed to be the big scary. It's good to see that comedy aspect coming through, because I do like the odd bit of comedy when I'm watching a wrestling match. And yeah, you're bringing it. Are you back?
Comedy's the way forward. Comedy's the way forward.
Anytime soon?
Yeah, but I don't know when.
But you will be back.
In March, I think. One of the March ones. I want to say towards the end of March. He gets his phone out again. I
want to say 27th.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's a Friday.
Yeah, so 27th, I think.
I think. Have I put it in my calendar? I have not.
Hang on, let's see if it's in mine. It should be. Oh, my phone's full. Oh, this is such an interesting podcast with us on our phones. 27th.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I think, I don't know. Keep the eye on the socials and I'm sure it'll come up. But yeah.
Yes. Do you have any goals that you want to achieve? You know, you have been at this 10 years now. Are you planning on hanging up the boots anytime soon? Or have we got many years of Alan Kay left?
When I started wrestling, I had the whole fucking list gimmick of I wanted to have my first match, obviously.
Yeah.
I wanted to win a title. I wanted to wrestle in every part of Great Britain. I wanted to specifically wrestle in Scotland. I wanted to specifically wrestle in Blackpool, specifically wrestle in Manchester. I wanted to win an external title, so a title that wasn't an EBW or a homegrown thing. And I've done it all. I've done all that, which I'm very thankful and grateful that I've been able to do that in. I say I've been wrestling 10 years. I've been an active wrestler for 10 years. However, obviously COVID took 2.
Yeah.
I'd stopped kind of in 2019, just before COVID began, just because I was just burnt out. I'd gone all in with EBW and I just got burnt out a bit, so I just took some time off. But little spoiler for you. I say spoiler. I'm not spoiling anything. After the first ladder match at True Grit, there is a picture of me and after we lost the titles. Sorry, we didn't lose them. We didn't win the titles. There's a picture of me and Joe sat on the steps at Left Bank, and at that point, I'm genuinely sat there and going, "How do I tell JC I'm done?" Like that was the pinnacle for me at that point. I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
It doesn't get better than this. Like, I've just main evented in a ladder match with Jet Marshall, Leon Slater, Crash Boat with like Joe, like in front of hundreds and hundreds of people. Like, for me, I was genuinely sat there with Joe by my side going, I'm done. That's it. I'm going backstage and I'm telling JC I'm very much out of this. Thank you very much. I'll see you down the line, kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Luckily, I didn't. I went backstage and we were talking and whatnot, and I forgot to do it. I just forgot to retire. And then the next year, I was like, I'll do a year. I'll get to the next ladder match and we'll just crack on. And I got to the next ladder match and I went, the one before, and I was like, the match before, and I'm like, yeah, this is it. This is the one. This is the one where I am now. I'm done. This is going to be it. And I sat there and the end of the match didn't go the way that I wanted it to. And I went, I can't fucking end on that. I cannot end on that. So then I get to the next ladder match and we won it. And I went, well, I can't fucking end on that, can I? So I'm stuck so it's a running joke that in my head I'm like just going ladder match to ladder match, going, let's fucking see. But I have no plan. I have no immediate plans to give it up. I've still got ideas of what I want to do character-wise after, like, whenever the time comes that Misery Business calls it a day, and that will happen at some point because Joe's way too fucking talented to not go out on his own at some point and fucking be the king of North and the king of fucking True Grit and wrestle in Newcastle and fucking rise, and like he's got the capability and the talents to be the fucking top dog of everywhere.
Yeah, he does.
And when that time is coming, I'll pat him on the back and go, you go for it, kid. And I will fucking cool, there we go, you do you, I'll do me. hopefully that doesn't happen anytime soon, because I'm having the fucking best time of my life tagging with Joe and fucking wrestling with Joe and like doing all the tag matches and getting all the cool shit and everything like that. But the moment that it needs to happen, yeah, we're golden. But I've got nothing that I want to achieve. That's a lie. I want to wrestle on North.
Oh.
Like, that's the one where I'm like, that's probably like North and Future Shock are the two that I've always kind of sat there and gone, that'd be fucking cool. I'd like to do that. I'd like to get on Future Shock. I'd like to wrestle on North. And I think, and I know Joe's got his own thing going up at North and cool and whatever, but I think Misery Business would have a good place, and we'd fit either side of the spectrum there, where we'd either be horrible, moody, goth, fucking bad guys, or we'd be what we are at True Grit, where people fucking get behind us. I think the dynamic would work. It's just finding that time for it to present itself, for it to be a thing. And touch wood, hopefully that happens at some point. If it doesn't, cool. I won't set my hat on it and go, I need to do that and I need that. That's the only thing. It's like, I've wrestled like Lycos Jim and fucking stuff like that. I've wrestled Leon Slater. Like, I'm some fat kid from Conisborough. Like, this shit shouldn't happen to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm wrestling some of the best in the fucking world. And I get the opportunity to do that with Joe, who's fucking one of the coolest dudes I've ever met in my entire life. And like, I've met some of the best people through fucking tagging with Joe and being with Misery Business. So I don't want it to end anytime soon. I hope it goes on for fucking years and years, and we get to fucking do everything and anything. But within wrestling, like, I've told you this. I tell it to everyone. I do as I'm fucking told. I turn up, I get told what I'm doing, and I go, yes, sir, boss man.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Bossman. Thank you, Mr. Bookerman. Of course, Mr. Bookerman. I'll do that, Mr. Bookerman. Cool. I turn up and do it. If I, like, the only thing I want to do that is not outside of it, but like adjacent to it, I'd like to go into training at some point to become a trainer. And don't get me wrong, I've not got the name there. Like, I'm not fucking Liam Slater. I'm not Nathan Black. I'm not Styx. Like, I'm not a big name. What I do have is a very good talent for breaking shit down for dumb fuckers, so people like me can understand it. And that, like, I'd love the opportunity to just go into a training school and go, here's the bare brassic of bullshit. Let's work through it. Yeah. Like, that's what I want to do at some point. That might come up. I've done training before at PPW. I've done beginners classes. I've covered beginners classes. I trained Leangelo from PPW for a bit. I say a bit. I trained fucking Adam Bolt for a bit. I trained Jackie T for a bit. I gave Jim Maguire his first fucking back bump. Like, silly shit like that. So I'd like to go into training at some point, but again, if it happens, great. If it doesn't, cool. Go with the flow and crack on.
You're just
I wombled for a bit. For
the most laid back person when it comes to this kind of stuff.
And
I think that's how you
yeah, I was going to say, like, if there's any advice I can give to anyone in wrestling, stop giving a shit. Just stop caring. Do you know what I mean? Like, spoiler alert, kids, kind of fucking cover your ears. Wrestling's not fucking real. You are a pretend fighter playing dress up in front of hundreds of people where everyone knows what the gimmick is. Everyone in that room probably knows that this is what it is. This is wrestling. So why the fuck are you getting so angry about your fake career not going the way that you want? I lost nearly every match for 4 years. Still got fucking paid. Funny that, innit? Turn up, see your friends, give the crowd what they want, give Mr. Bookerman what you want, shake his hand, fuck off home, enjoy your life. Done.
I mean,
You don't need to make this anything fucking worse than it needs to be. Just come in, do your job, enjoy it, fuck off.
I was going more down the road of like, you don't need to put that pressure on yourself, you know. But you explained it so eloquently.
But by all means, put pressure on yourself. Put yourself to a standard where you go, I want to be this good. But don't. So there's a thing in wrestling at the minute, and I think it's both within wrestling and external to wrestling, where people build a story and they go, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then this. And then when that doesn't happen, they get disappointed that the thing that they put in their head doesn't happen. Fucking dickhead. It's not lived up to your own storyline that you told no one, and you're now annoyed. Oh, I'm so annoyed that Mr. X didn't win the Royal Rumble and is now not going on to the Elimination Chamber to beat this person, who's then going to go on to WrestleMania and wrestle in the main event against this person who doesn't even sign for WWE. And then they were, oh, it didn't happen. Oh my God, I'm so annoyed. It's never going to fucking happen. You're on about. Just enjoy it. Stay off the internet, you fucking idiot, and just enjoy it. That's how wrestling should be. Pay your ticket, pay your price, sit in the seat and go, this is going to be good.
Yeah, have fun.
Yeah, I'm going to enjoy this.
No.
Oh, that didn't quite go the way that I expected. Oh, isn't it exciting that I'm now getting a different direction of what I thought was going to happen? Oh my God, it's so fucking fun. Again, sorry I went off on a rant.
It's okay. On that note, we're going to start wrapping this up. A great way to end this episode, I must say. Right. Composure. Right. So, as he said, that is his Instagram handle, whichever way. I'll never forget.
Is it?
I don't know if it's inverted or not. He is the Misery King, Alan Kay.
That's I am.
Yes, he is. Go and check him out if he is on a show near you, because the guy's good. He won't give himself enough credit, but the guy's good and he's entertaining and he's getting funnier and funnier, right? Especially when he's tired.
Right, just quickly, before we fucking end this,
Okay.
Whoever was at the last True Grit show in Leeds and saw me at the door opening, I fucking apologise. I wholeheartedly apologise for everything that happened for that 40-minute period. I'd had no sleep. I'd had no food. I was knackered. I was skint. I was exhausted. I was stressed the fuck out. And I decided, you know what? Fucking the best thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and spend 10 minutes and speak to Nikki, speak to Jeeves, speak to Fast Count. And then I got stuck in the fucking queue at the door and the tiredness kicked in and I went fucking too far. I went full episode of Bluey where they're playing the grandmas with the blanket. I went and slept on the couch. I was giving everyone abuse in the queue. Mr. Ricky turned up at one point and I just shouted his name at the top of my voice for no reason. I was just excited to see Mr. Ricky. I just got stuck, and all of that 45 minutes, I think, either made or ruined everyone's day in that queue. And I couldn't really care either which way it happened. I'm apologising regardless.
Don't apologise.
It might or might not happen again. It won't happen at the next show because that's Sunday, so I won't have time to be tired.
A Sunday afternoon as well.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm going to be home by 8 o'clock.
But don't apologise because it was the best thing.
Genuinely, it happened. And I
leap onto the couch, just...
which was a much tougher couch than I anticipated it to be. However, the blanket on said couch was incredible, to the point I very nearly thought, I'm going to steal this. I'm taking this blanket home because this is an incredible blanket. And then I realised there was CCTV everywhere, so I just didn't.
It was a lot of fun. It's nice to see that.
It was some fun.
I know you were tired and you were you know, lack of food and all that. But it was fun because I think, like I've said before, I think sometimes as fans, it's nice to see the wrestlers being human. And
that was not human.
You know what I mean? You do come out with your hair all over your face and you're like, yeah, I'm big and grumpy. But to see that other side of you, and you know, it was fun. I think, you know, I think more wrestlers should do that. Not the tiredness, but you know, come to the queue, come and have a laugh with the fans. I think that should happen more often.
See, I've always said that I should do the raffle, but I think I did one raffle at the summer show. It was definitely a lead show, and Bobby was stood on the benches outside.
Yes.
Yeah, and I pulled a ticket out, and I just started shouting random numbers, and I got in trouble because I was saying, "Oh, number 42," and someone screamed and went, "Yeah, it's not that one." Bobby just looked at me and went, "Can't fucking do that." And I went, "Yeah, well." So now I'm not allowed to do raffles anymore, but I want to do more raffles. But I think I'd just end up giving people shit for nothing, and Mr. Bookerman would just get annoyed.
Right, we are going to say goodbye now because I need to get this downloaded and I'm tired.
It's 8:45 for reference. I'm very much ready for bed. Like, genuinely, like
15 minutes to bedtime.
I know, like I've been eyeing up the clock going, I'm getting close to bedtime. I'm very happy about it.
We are so old. Right, thank you, Alan, for joining me tonight. It has been so much fun. Thank you, everyone, if you've stuck around this long, for watching and listening. Yeah, go check out Alan, check his social media. He does have a tendency to delete it every now and again and then come back. Thank you, everyone.
I do that. I don't just disappear for no reason. I disappear for legitimate real life reasons because of
but he will
things
be back.
that I have to do. I'm always there. Follow me on TikTok. I'm funny as fuck on TikTok. I'm trying to get Explosive Ape to sponsor me at the minute. So get me to be sponsored by someone who's probably had like thousands of pounds of my money already and probably owes me some money for all the shit that I'm doing. But yeah. What am I on TikTok?
Explosive ape in this as well.
And Misery King Alan K on TikTok as well.
Yes. I follow you on TikTok. You are pretty funny.
I do. I am funny as fuck.
You are. He is. Go check his TikTok as well. Right. Thank you all. Bye.
Look, I'm in the office. Look, Stanley.
Johnny with Nicky.